Happy Easter, everybody. Echristos Anesti. Welcome back to St. George's Coptic Orthodox Church of Greater Philadelphia's YouTube channel. My name's Anne Queen, and we're happy you could join us today. Today, we're going to be talking about Sham and Neseam. And if you're anything like me, you at one point in time wondered, why do we eat fish on the Monday after Easter? Okay. So, Sham and Neseam started in the 1st century AD in Egypt. Back then, obviously, people would have some sort of skill or trade, and that would be their job. And fishermen only fish, like that was their job. Their source of income was from selling fish at the markets. Now, in Egypt at the time, there was a majority Christians, so when Lent would happen, no one would be buying fish. These people would obviously be eating no dairy, no meat, no fish. So the fishermen weren't getting a source of income. So at the time, Egypt pretty much made a national holiday so that the day after Easter, after everyone broke their fasts, they would be able to go to the fish markets and buy fish. This was a really good way to stimulate the markets again for these fishermen and to give them like a surge of money after they've pretty much not been selling anything for several months. Now, one of the reasons that we eat ringa, or just like very salty fish, also comes from just the time period. In the 1st century, as you can imagine, there are no coolers, no refrigerators, no way to freeze things. So what would you do with the fish that you bought during these 40 days of Lent? Like, you don't want the fish to go bad. On a normal day, the fishermen would fish in the morning and then come and take the fish that they just freshly brought and put them in the markets. But they can't do that. So they would salt the fish. So that's why the fish is so salty, because they needed a way to preserve them for the 40 days of Lent so people could buy them that Monday. So overall, that's the real reason we have Sham and Neseam, and that's why this is just something that Egyptians do after Easter. It's not super widely well known in other countries. Definitely similar things like this have occurred for other countries based on their needs, but that's just something cool that we have in our culture. So next time any of your siblings or anyone asks you, ew, why do we eat fish on Monday? Or whatever the question might be, you can now tell them it's to stimulate the fish markets back then, and then it became a cultural tradition. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Keep on watching. If you've missed any of the videos this past week, we uploaded almost every single day where we talked about the different days of Holy Week. Feel free to go and watch those, and we'll see you guys real soon.